One of the most fundamental claims of Christianity is that Jesus is the only way to salvation. But hold on, there are hundreds of religions. Why should Christianity be any different? I think my question in this video from 2020 will disappoint you. The question actually says that there are many religions. But every time I study a new religion, I come to the same conclusion. It turns out that there are actually only two religions in the whole world. Only two? Well, I must be out of my mind, right? Well, hold on, let me explain. Okay, so actually I think this question is going to be rather disappointing for you. Aww. Why? Well, let me explain. The question actually says that there are many religions. But whenever I study a religion or a new religion, I come to the same conclusion. Every time I come to the same conclusion. It turns out that there are basically only two religions in the world. Say what? What did I just say? Two? Whoa, I must be crazy, right? Well, just let me explain a little bit more. The first kind of religion sounds like a fire truck. How does a fire truck sound? Well, try this. Do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that. Do you know what I mean? This kind of religion, the fire truck religion, tries to instruct people how they can climb up to a higher being or to a higher well-being. They are all about how we can save our own lives or how we can reach heaven or its equivalent. Then true Christianity is totally different. Christianity is not about us climbing up to God, but it's about God coming down to us. Okay, let me try to explain this a little bit more through a story. Hold on, don't run away. Stories are not only for little children. Just hear me out. You might have heard it before. Once there was a man who was walking around. This man didn't pay attention to the road, so he fell into a pit. Not something that happens every day, does it? Anyway, deep down in the pit he tried to climb out, but the pit was steep and the walls were slippery. He tried to jump. He tried to climb. Whatever he tried, it was futile. Then in despair he started to call out for help. After a while someone heard him and walked calmly to the well, to the pit, and his name was Buddha. And he said to the man in the pit, "Your pit is only a state of mind." And he walked off again. Then another man came. It was Confucius. And he said, "If you would have listened to me, you would not be in that pit." Yet another man came. His name was Mohammed. And Mohammed said, "You deserve your pit, else Allah didn't allow you to fall in." By now the man was terrified. What to do? Another man came and he listened. Oh, another one is coming. It was a Hindu. And the Hindu looked down, said nothing. He concentrated and then he advised the man to chant positively, and that would set him free. So this went on and on. The man cried out, and in between his tears he screamed loudly. None of these methods worked. "I need help," he said. On that moment, Jesus passed by. Jesus looked down at the man and started to weep. He climbed into the well and lifted the man on his shoulders in order for him to get out of the pit. So all the other religions are good for one thing: giving instructions. They do this in such a way that nobody is able to understand what they really need to do. The one says this, the other says that, and in the end nobody knows what to do. What a delight to know that there is one who doesn't start with orders or unachievable instructions. No, Jesus is the one who came down to us so we can stand on his shoulders to be saved. Jesus said in John 14 verse 6, "I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. This does not come from a dead guy. I mean, Jesus is very much alive today. I mean, you can go and visit the graves of the so-called holy people or other so-called fantastic people. You can go and visit the grave of Mohammed, Buddha, Marx, Lenin, numerous gurus. They're all there. They are still in their graves. But the grave of Jesus is empty. Don't get distracted by questions like the multitude of religions. There are only two kinds. The first one says you need to do it all by yourself, and the other one did it for you.